Welcome to the channel. This is Coach Charles on the Soccer Benchmark. Now, who said you can't win with kids? That is exactly what we saw in the game between Barcelona and Real Madrid, the El Clasico, the first version. Now, Madrid came with the biggest guns in the game. Vini Jr., Jude Bellingham looking for their first Ballon d'Or, Kylian Mbappe, who is bigger than Mbappe anyway. So they came in this game with some of the best talent in the game, accomplished talent. But they met a young, resolute Barcelona team that just knew what to do. Now, this is the moment where you subscribe. Click on that subscribe button and let's grow this thing day by day. Now, the 5 things that we saw in this game. 5 things. In fact, we saw so many things, but I'm only going to focus on the 5 things that we saw. 1, you can win with kids for sure, because if you put age of the Barcelona midfield together, including Yamal, these guys are basically 20-year-old. They average 20 years. And what did they do? They made the Real Madrid of Mbappe, Vini Jr. and Bellingham look so average. In fact, they just passed the ball around Valverde, Tchouaméni, and Camavinga. Because these boys, I think they've played together from the academy, they know each other. And that Casado, number 6, that is a defensive gem that is coming out of Barcelona. So you can win with kids only when you drill them the right way. Number 2, offside traps are still viable in the modern game. And that is exactly what Flick made us believe, because he caught Real Madrid 12 times and the great Mbappe was caught offside 8 times. Just imagine that. 8 times offside. And he managed to score 2 goals and all were offside, baby. Offside. And this trap was so high up, closer to the center of the pitch. So how do you manage such a high line? Through discipline. You drill it until these boys get it. And that is exactly what happened. Madrid could not manage anything beyond the Barcelona defense. They could not do much. 8 offsides for Kylian Mbappe. That is just amazing. Number 3, substitutions can win you games. That is exactly what happened in this game. Barcelona substitutions were on point. The minute De Jong came in and Dani Olmo joined later, Barcelona basically took the bull by its horn. They were composed, they were able to recycle the ball, they were able to play through the channels, those small triangles, everywhere on the pitch. They were able to unleash the forwards. They were able to get the crosses in. And look at the second goal that Barcelona scored. De Jong basically lifted the ball over to Balde, and Balde across to Lewandowski, who was positioned in between the Madrid defenders, Militao and Rudiger. And God, did he direct that ball so nicely. So when you do the right substitution, it works for you. But when you mess it up, bringing in Modric, yes, he's one of the best in the world, a former Ballon d'Or winner, but he had no legs to manage this midfield, because these kids just made sure he does not get those super flicks that he does. So substitutions done the right way win you games. Now, why the hell is Jude Bellingham playing so far away from the goal? Why is he so closer to his goal than the opponent's goal? Carlo Ancelotti has lost the plot. This is a player that scored you 23 goals from last season in his debut season. And why the hell has he not scored a single goal? It means that the coach has changed where this kid plays. And by pushing him on the right, he finds himself as a right back basically, because Barcelona Rafinha just stretched that defense way too wide. The only way Real Madrid will have survived is for Jude Bellingham to join in defense. And most of the time you'll find Jude Bellingham in his own half, way deep, trying to defend on the right flank. So basically, when you play 4-4-2 and you have Camavinga, Valverde and Tchouaméni, then you should slot Jude as a 10 in between Mbappe and Vini. So when you have him so far away from goal, and he's one of your biggest goal scorers from last time, and he creates threats left, right and center, he can score, he can dribble, he can hold on to the ball, bring others into play. And this is a player that works hard for the team. And we saw that he was working hard, but it wasn't helping because he was so far away. So, Don Carlo Ancelotti, you are wrong. Bring Jude back to where he belongs. Number 4, Barcelona does not need to go back to tiki taka anymore. They can play and they can also pass over you and hit you on the counter. And these kids, Yamal, Rafinha, and the great Lewandowski up there, they're able to achieve this very easily. And that is exactly what happened. All of them, they scored. And most of the time, we find that the passes were coming from way deep, a through pass, and a cross here, and a goal there. So you see, tiki-taka works, but who needs it in this era? And lastly, the 5th thing that we saw in this game is that El Clasico is back in its real form and shape. With this rivalry building, where you have Mbappe, Vini, and Bellingham on this side, and you have Yamal, Rafinha, and Lewandowski on the other side, El Clasico is going to be bigger than ever. In fact, Yamal is the chosen one. El Clasico is back, and Yamal is the chosen one. And that kid, by just scoring with that right foot, that shot, and a goal with his right foot, proves to you that this boy is determined. He had a quiet night. If you look at his standards, he only needed those few moments to get that goal in. And that is the true picture of the El Clasico. It is just getting bigger and bigger. Now, if you've not subscribed to this channel, this is your moment to do that. Thank you for watching. Give me a like, share widely. Let's grow this thing day by day, brick by brick, and let's keep playing Yamal's way.